Here for your mama has strong con and ne yawada the 3rd of July. No me and Samba Poundsman Dunsia higher peace 104.3. Baby, I do it and I win entertainment review rana suyo and some more coso. Hey! Well, say about do Haiti and I wouldn't see a better train. Come on now, we okay, dear. And now what did he? Bibi Aboko. Ochina your holiday, oh. Aye. Ochina your holiday, so it's going to be a long weekend. Ochina the he for life, babe. One would me piano way. And I must have been them. Nia idiot. I did the man coupon. Well, it's been a beautiful day and ne yawada the 3rd of July. Mapam for aye crado yaji yakonya yatsna se ye betwetwen komo ene yenya hoho wa ha se mitihana brantie pie ha mia menua bema eye MC portfolio eye na mi nim se ba portfolio asante sema eye na chese won pese wo betoto na sekra o ene me ka se me ba be din komo bia esi wa asante mamu ho ya se portfolio atwiniti wa etini aye de mi nim se asante for be fa portfolio mu pia official pia for asante mind dia mi nim. But any between common bear there portfolio at Nasa Sasso na a year Kojokina Jina Konya JB the Mugu so Ajina Konya. Two face idibia a year near Bema one Nigeria memudi Sembia Baba Tuja. Nene many memon quantity henty and no baby anyhow me pena me over. Yeah, betcha Sam no home come but before then I have a major one I may per se yeah then your room yeah schedule mediana sisa. Na chese yen fan hyehyɛ so ade bia siga na ha megidi ye pass e wose ye ka ho asem chese efe adani dan na ya na ye tai hu say national maths and science quiz ne esia ye hu eye number of discussion e koso wo hu e ba no social media ne so ne ade a chese ya ade a ye de hwahwa ye hu in fact schools na ya na omo ko national maths and science quiz ye omutumi e win no eye chese eye ade omo de hwahwa omo hu womo de kan sem say ye school na afi we ye fa national maths and science quiz chese omo ye e ma ne ye fe na ba kubia ba be boma etiefo megidi ye pass sa wonte ya hanum se na ene me ba be bo hu de ro yi ama watena ya twetwe ho komo Ghana Educational Service GES for Eddie Jumedie Bia Baite for Kamapa. Na mpempi de bia ye ka se eba na ye creative art industry na say no access an man ye fi educational system nim for far too long. Ye sheda en kan wasem sa. Na me di san komo we na me pese me de nchia kese ema honorable Educhum. The former Minister of Education MPP aban so aban ye twemu na say Honorable Educhuma Juma papa. Oh, share some of the Niema wa introduce you to a educational system. Nimu bioma nasa wa shemu kinana dia edisi ebo hon common. But where ya me ba became the Ashanti Regional Music Fest. A course so the 2nd of July ya na chesesa jumedie den a course so the Baba Yara Sports Stadium the Ashanti High School Music Fiesta. Ashanti High School Music Fiesta. But answer na mema pamfo abema ye be ransa nkomo yi mu ye pesi ye hunu sesa initiative we kra e ba ne sen na beto mu. Is it because of some of the new enyema ye introduce you to educational system no enunti na ama na ba ne sana because the 2nd of July wo pe ni kwhwa ade wo Baba Yara Sports Stadium na fepa se say ni enya rehwemu say ye nkola na asebe wo mo talent e ba ne nyuntuo mo e ba drum in the bano playing the instrument near the adin ye ni mu say from secondary school hona ye shasa talent ni mu kina omo ba wie school no na sebe wo mo ayeden abene e wo sa skill ni mu we show the thousands of SHS students are womu kopie mu Baba Yara Sports Stadium wa ite for papa wo dia wo pa ko TikTok ne so nebo the Ashanti regional Ashanti High School Music Fiesta ne hwe videos ni bi ye pa but mama nkwa homa ne so na many the PR for GES entwetwe komo na afei yenhu sa asemi we mu ye pa sa de ya be baba betena se ana say ye one of pe ana ye be ye no afibia nempo ye be stand krama na ko other regions ana ye ba be di sa enkomo we ni na ahoma ne so Yvonne Dolores Frimpong the PRO for Ghana Educational Service Ashanti region. Yamana kwaba na yene no entwetwe nkomo. Yvonne, uti yenka ma kwaba the entertainment review so. Hello.
Yeah, may share my correction. PRO as for municipal, but I was part of the committee media and publicity Ashanti Senior High School Music Fiesta. Okay,
Yvonne, that's it. Yamana kwaba the entertainment review so.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay. Yvonne, jumedie ya course so na no other 2nd July ya yehu senior high school student ya sebio ebano omo musical talent a womo danedi wo honum matu ne din se Ashanti High School Music Fiesta course so na no other 2nd July me pacho boy mu kakra jumedie no die importe na what is it seeking to achieve?
Okay. Let me take the opportunity now. Mintia Tifonina so na Madam Wasenso Wakunya. I think that media launch on the 2nd of June. We launched the program. Na Ashanti High School Music Fiesta Jumedia Dr. William Kwame Amankwa Apia, the Regional Director of Education Ashanti, Ediabase. We want to unearth the other talents in the children who are in school. When I say other talents, we know academic talents. We know children who are really sound when it comes to typical academic work. Yes, omono ye kind of book ma this year. Omo po muhu modin ye pa. But ye sounds to honi say, enye no kwa enkwa nso bi ohono mo a eba ne nwom to a omo ya de ji omo bo muhu modin ye. Inti na ye hwe kwan a ye befa so a sankwa no so ye mfa book ne nkwanye na enkata the other talents na enye typical academic ne so inti eno ene ma ye director, the Ashanti Regional Director for Education, Dr. William Kwame Amankwa Apia di we ba ya ye launching on the 2nd of June last month inti enra no energy medina pompon so ye no Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
Okay. Na Sajumedie, Ubekane say Ebeka some of the new educational introduce you to your educational system. Nimebana creative art one more I introduce you to educational curriculum numana.
All right. So, Mecca say, personally, as the director for education, Ashanti, no, Otaka, but you from what happened yesterday, any other things are why you say he is not just saying it. Eyo Okase, and yet book Madishian Kwana Sebi, Emma Accra DE. Into when it comes to extracurricular or somebody would say co-curricular, they are instead typical book 1+1, 2+2 now. And kwani bi wo hono mu a nyakopon de nyoma dua wo mu a eno nso ka ho ma yedisie si oman ye yetimi boa akra ne mane focus no otimi develop his talent na eno nso betimi amane die in the future. So that is what we look forward to explore. Na ye omo mutimi ya de ni nyina pie na expose omo to the help that they need. Say the beya omo free school mu kra wie school a they said they are STEM no. So STEM there no unless akwani will be scientifically the person can bring it on board. Which is your music. So that akwani so need your music. Na need your robotics, need your science, need your the typical academic work on no so you bet in. So I will not say it is infringed in the curriculum as such, but this is more or less like a personal vision of the regional director. And I yasansu who say and Rayal Penny be share Baba Yara Sports Stadium ma. And Kwani bonnet is a professional live band musical. And see who say talent nanka se ewo. But na yesiko school into ni ama addition typical academic work na kata winning na so na ama ye fite. And no so me ye music no ye ni ye na ye polishina e betimi promote ye heritage as a country e betimi ton ye culture as a country na kwa na so kwa die in future ye relegating ni nyina na ye de ni nyina koye and wa passing na wa wetimi ye science we try. It's good. We are not saying that is not good, but the one musically no and no ye per se ye hwe na ye on it ye yipie na ye boa wo mu no mutimi ye no mu ye ni ye na emo munya baby passy in future. Nti eno na ma endra ye hu dia ye hu ye Baba Yara Sports Stadium. 60 schools na share, but 30 schools were competing and 30 schools were observing.
Okay. Na ebano schools na wamutumi competing na. Is it that ye shada your audition na ya pe schools na mbetumi a compete and I say you're open for all?
It in fact because and idea you who ye maiden like it's the first of its kind and the first one so we're testing the water. So to start off with, Ashanti region has well over 140 senior high schools. So we started with just 30 senior high schools competing and 30 observing. So it was handpicked. The schools were handpicked. Yeah.
Okay.
So going forward, when we institute the modalities like then we can explore audition and then using a critical formula and I say way
nti asa we ni de na asa mo de so ahwese ahwe because eastern region for voter region for any other regions no almost say na why to me ayade pa other secondary schools that were around in na they were not part apart from Ashanti region na kwa say jume de ya ma Ashanti region for kwana
Ashanti region a initiative of the regional director of education. It is typical Ashanti region. Ashanti region schools na enra class open ni be Baba Yara Sports Stadium. We did just 60 schools and the stadium was full. In fact, half of the number of senior high schools in Ashanti region. I'm sure the stadium will not, in fact, I'm sure the stadium will not be able to
accommodate everyone. And that means now come bia no and I said that do we see it moving to other regions? And now say we akwakoye aniswadi huna papa yi de ba ye nti na be ka Ashanti region hon kwana.
Me pacho they be I say on say yes papa is inti sebi. I think it's a challenge. And it is also a very plausible initiative. In the other regions, directors Nihu and they want to co-opt it, they also want to own it and also do it in their regions, fine. But as far as Ashanti region is concerned, this is the maiden, and then we are praying and hoping for strength that next year we'll replicate it, and then the other years we'll keep doing it because we realize that anya dia say ni jaho inti ye na nyame ya adom a next year so yaye. It is something that we will do annually. As I said, no, ye shese enkra no mutimi ye music no. Ye be yi omo nyina pie. Na ya expo no be share regional minister or hodom ni mpanyifo a omo di omo ni onyam beta like we want to support the children to know that you can be talented, and it is okay to be in school and not be 100% academic. There are other things that are in you that are also worth it. That's when you bring out yenyina yebenya so mfaso. Yenyina yeni mfaso music ho. Intino, we want our children to come out and do what is inside of them, no. Na yen support you mo no munye better.
Okay. Yvonne, ye better say bebre say what bomodia ama ye nchire mu because na ye mu bi wo ha na ya adwene mu say ebi ana say Ghana Educational Service say the entire Ghana and I atena se ne anwene eye sa adwumedie enti ye dase for clarification na article ba ko bi so amehu wo modern Ghana website one say Kojon Cancer when eye the official ambassador for this initiative.
Oh yes, and he has been very tremendous. He has been very supportive of the one. When he heard about it, he just came to the office and met the director and said, "Haji Wedia, and you're very good because you realize that yina ya jene a konkora mu school as a siadio nansen kana akwa yes sports ye jan so wonkonkoye by music when he heard about it, he came on board and he was very supportive from the one. He said, "Hey, this one, they give the brand ambassador to me. I will personally make sure that Mayor who did it." And yesterday he was there. He was there. The children were so happy. We need to celebrate the children to know, say, me music, me diani enyum to, me diano, me to nyuma na me music like me ye bibi. Na yen support you mo na omunye the best. Yes, Lewin is the brand ambassador for the maiden edition.
Okay, all right.
Very phenomenal.
Okay, Mamimbu Sasemi, is it possible say Dr. Williams be another achibino say yebehena all the other regions no yebe to many o matna say na ya kani ahwese yebe to me aye say dwumedie ewo other regions no so ana.
Okay, yeah, we at Peace FM as an FM station who say adi we be bomo na maye. And then somebody will typically do the analysis and say, "Adi, the FM stations, you see, so we can own it like it's the initiative we've launched. But as to because it comes with a lot of cost, it comes with a lot of dedication, it comes with a lot of passion to want to do this. We can only, in fact, or year in for all the expenses and all the inconveniences that will come. That is fine, but we can only suggest. We can only
now answer na me
beautiful and attractive.
All right, answer na me jawa mawako na mi busasa me pacho munya aban muambia ewo eye sa program ya mu ye yana. Did you get any support from government?
Yeah, this is a very typical question that would have to go to my boss because seriously I can't speak on
but since we appear Eviana will be sending our casa cost to is expensive near the adeno. Definitely you will know. Anna.
Oh no, I don't know the details, please. But this one like no please.
Wait the 1 month so
me patch one.
Okay, Yvonne enti yebeja wa ma wakọ yeda wase se mu de 30 schools asha se de bi ana ebe ko anim no na mu be use different schools and also wa Ashanti region ho na akoso from now yeda ase bebre any chum. I think said this is a very brilliant initiative.
We thank you so much. We thank you so much for giving us this highlight. We thank you so much.
Yes, so yeda mo ase bebre. All right. Yvonne Dolores Frimpong ena yene no etwetwe enkomo a wo cheche ye eniema ekoso ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium to no social media ne so say Kojon cancel away no gina kai bia pempema o oni students no all performing na students ne budget so ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium wa na na eye Jumedie ya ekosu Ashanti High Schools Music Fiesta ekosu ena wonhu Kojon Council win wo ho ono ena the official brand ambassador for this initiative. Mami mra studio hanum say na me mama pam for emran komoye mu bi portfolio So I be PM Haidi. One I was a middle chassis.
My home too. My home no masama my betty so. My ubusami I make us nothing do my shoulder. It be now I realize say for the past 1 year, Ashanti region has been driving the conversations. And I think it's a feather in our cup. And wow nim. A banyum to omu dia. A dear fat talent ho dia. If it acquire even your biggest music awards scheme all country a crab by nim fruma and ye can no sacrum. Or share history of Ghana Music Awards a year. One of the heated arguments between Ochame Kwame Lokenya, I think say way back Mecklin. And I think the CEO who said the idea of a music award would be very viable. And no create Ghana Music Award. The umbilical coordinator and sentiment. Of course, from this is public knowledge.
Portfolio Haji.
Oh, you can delve into the archive and inquire how Ghana Music Award came about. It came about because of Achame Lokenya rivalry as to who should perform first on stage, and that excited the CEO, and he birthed the idea of TGM. And then it was an event. It was an event, and he has to once say a superiority battle of who they were the toppest notchers at then. So there was battle of who should go before who, and where was and the fans were, and so he was observing. And so you can delve down into history. As Santiman nature TGM and Fruma. Now chef from Ashanti first. Any of the Adene culture, you could know say the creative arts the talent have for even our biggest and most celebrated music genre, which is hip life grano. The pioneer, which is Reggie Stone, also Chrome president. Inti Ashanti region there a core part of what Ghana creative art has become right now. I think that the foundation of creative arts in Ghana lies on the shoulders of Ashanti region. I think this is very applaudable step. I feel great to be alive to witness this. One, for the purpose of say, now the very institution that is supposed to dilute a particular notion about creative art and I take it a step way. First, the Biana Mekasi per se even the bodies ne respect it, it should start from the grassroots. Baby a bano. You saw you go school na ye day one Friday na you take it Friday as on serious day near the you be near the creative arts BBA so honest mudi agro ya na go school. Those who are actively involved in creative art stuff were tagged on serious. You go to our institutions, second cycle institutions, there is a well refurbished lab for science people. Visuals for class or modie, your other idea who say who make collab na science for ye at 12 na say I say chese odie wo just join it literary group one answer. But now I think this is a wake up call. Say we also have to widen the core society really for creative arts because it's about that time you called for some ingestion of core society revolving around creative arts from our secondary circle level to even our tertiary level. And that is also a core person make it say you're hanging creative art school. It has the potential to become a tertiary institution. People will pursue higher education or degrees. About creative industry. Maybe two way I have interest to lecture in the creative arts industry. If it presents an opportunity, if we see schools building departments and faculties geared towards creative art, there's a potential or more. And I can tell an authority say most of these musicians, because we're so fixated on just the academia, a lot of them echo prison. If this initiative was there, and mere outlaws, SHS could have found a different passion. Say they are not non-entities. Because look at how people who didn't excel in science, maths, terminal teachers, who teach a credit me assembly na a book. And to see say now these people have been captured in the priority of the GES. It gives me enough reason to smile. Say finally there has been premium on creative arts, and this is evident. So kudos to the Ashanti Regional Minister and the Education Directorate for this amazing initiative. First, I want to see people pursue higher education, some institutions that offer courses around creative art. I want to be a lecturer one day, or an institution that offers this thing. So I'm very, very super excited for this initiative. I think other regions should emulate. Yeah.
Say creative arts school no and started operations here.
No, I think say it's at the stage of completion that we are hoping say you will complete introduce syllabus and courses that we can pursue and some of us can be absorbed to make sure say I don't know best sustain it. So I say yeah papa mahama ne omo me in charge ne anti jifa yes your muntwa manim be share creative school ne has a very big potential if completed. Now some of us can also go there and then sacrifice our inputs and all that. Yeah.
All right, Kojo.
Obaya. Straight. Okay. Yɛbɛbɔ regional minister n'ase yɛbɛbɔ na abaso Ashanti regional director of education yɛbɛbɔ na abaso Aurora Miss Dr. William Kwame Amankra Apia and unse who appointed the right people a ɔmo akoma pa sɛ ɔmo bɛsom ɔmo manfo a ɛnneɛma bi sei no ɛtaeɛ de esisi yes 2023 na ɔmo appointed no and obi wo no a obeba abeye adwuma ko but enye obi a no benya saa vision we any saa nimdie we say o menye bibi say emwa me manfo and I don't know what is happening with the Ashanti region. Yeah, minister so oba na no ya who say or the Ashanti first and also a lot of good reviews amount for AFA and the director of education so this brilliant concept. Me kai way back ache masena me wo primary school ye kwoto nyom sa ye ni esua nyom ene ye kire in the surface ni asane ye to the surface mu asane ya to west no ni akohia okroba akoso ni ye competition kind of and some memories no ene nyina me go so kai and no hwe secondary school ade e ma secondary school ye dey ye sa na ma we bi na mo ko interco mo ko si akan football ni adade and say ye de enwom enne da ye nyina enum se nwom aba abeye enye se ne nkwampo frititi nyina no enwom integral part of society enne social media aba be kan won nti ama emabunu nani ayede aba abejo because they've seen almost so far through music almost so abeye ni patitiri ewo mamu enti se ye sha sie free school mu na enye se usua homanko a we say criticism kwa bibra basa niema ni bebre na yesua no wo school mu wonom no uwie school a o fa enshada mo bra papa bia enso obi be faili maths na otifie ontimi ntoa so bim obi faili english na otifie ontimi ntoa so meanwhile no say ni pa no betimi atonyom obetimi abo guitar obetimi abo keyboard ibi dia tu kwan akoye ne nnuma amo no so wetimi ahwe ne fie. It is such opportunity and no frɛ one of the PR no so no also chirechire mu ye se botai no no say wo mu a enye so omutinka bebre se odo asua homa kotena bank akoye we no but omo adoma chede no right at the age of some secondary school ye danadi asho mun cry say ehun onfaso they can manage it side by side and the beautiful thing say wo sua homa wo hu se ne obetweno wo hu se ne obekenkan na adwuma da ho no san de homa su na chede na ye nwom no aka ho and it is so wie no si school mu a I would love say NC just performances no kwane mum no they should start say na working or mu a ombetimi aton safre ye omo practice de dane bi no aba school mu hono na omo ni omo abedidi nkomo from the business side of music no to say owie secondary school kra na say ohwe na obetimi a pursue a obetimi because when nya hu nimde wa practice and was saying nya hu nimde with the business side no answer no oba abonten so allow double initiative yemo Ashanti Regional Director of Education no yemo na baso was starting point me response wa obusa lady say other regions no yes me pen responsible because ni nyen say be Ghana Education.
Me actually thought to say it was an initiative by the Ghana Educational Service.
Yeah.
I thought say it had government backing as well. You know, because Senia Debia kind of know National Maths and Science quiz, you know, Ababejinti, look at how people get excited over it. Enti anope me who saw videos and I'm saying, wow, this is such a brilliant initiative because guess what? She say enkola womu school na nke bia yes and yes yenka se mo munsuadio. Womusuadia sebi eba ne sa competitions where you to mean kobi na mo was sa talent no. We so aye dey aba ma to show. And you should see some of the performances.
Of course. I went me I say one of the reasons I'm sports, Chroma can sports are it's not an answer because right from secondary school, na say interconomo to make one bobo. If you are not graduating into the next system, it is say music abeka ho now. We are yet to see a lot of talent and go waste because maybe our person pursue other way. But now no, you be yourself right in the school, no, you have more confidence. Say it's okay to come out as a musician. Now we are a bit more they are exploiting a lot of potentials. But yeah, to me, you come as in film, yeah, more Ashanti reading Abaso from the minister and now the director of education. Now it's something good is happening in Ashanti region. Yeah, more Abaso.
Okay, JB.
Yeah, this is a great initiative. I see about regional director no Abaso. I am Debebre. Obia Tinyum. And you'll be on the news. Until when it comes to music, music is very important in our society.
But you hobby, mommy.
Obia Tinyum, and you'll be on the news. You know, I say whether it's gospel, jazz, whatever, Obia Tinyum. What I say, and you know, this is a very good initiative. Now, baby, I am a depend the fact say there are many students are free JSS. Because of foundation, no academics, no money idea. Ebi omo de enyom to ana no money idea. But it was either say me pesa opesa enyom and asa opesa school. And because of that, no, some of them chose not to go to school on the any studio. Now implementing this in the education system, ebema and cranny be I interested. What you say? And at the same time, so the institutions they need to before you can even partake in it, you know, it's a more great point to be as a student, you know, ubedru what I say because back in the day, you know, now some of the footballers, you know, obuha academics no nyade into which me bobo school and so no obedru final year no na academics no nyade. This is a great initiative or more implement or more making sure say enkwala no be participate in no. They have a good grade point average before they can partake in it. What I say?
The people say ebano academics course now you have to be
you have to have a grade point at least 2.5 GPA.
No,
because
for SS.
Definitely aggregating they can figure out
as part of the incentive or the basic requirement.
Basic requirements.
And I said we vomit a lot of them out of
listen. Me bo US before you can be part of the team no. Also 2.5 before and send to me join the team no. They have your friend said tutors. So grades in ya, you can go there and they will help you. What you say? But akwala per school na say enyom no kwanti no ha. Na at the end of the 3 years and 3 years right. Na say when to me amfa good grades no kwan fa. Another angle so
well question here will be say me say o me mu na se mo bebe ma kojo ni portfolio.
Right.
Creative arts school here omo babe. I'm sure said they'll be doing music, piano, whatever it is, and all of that. And see, most of these subjects here, okay, basically based on science, maths, English, and other electives are and kolane then one more. And see, with the creative arts school, no, would it be say, I don't know if we have to get someone who explain. Would it be say, Biana was a winya some great Biansa away to me akwana?
Yeah. For that one, I don't know, but from me and where the system I come from, your reason for being there, academics. So what I say, we cannot say you are interested on this side until the MIM focus. No, you have to meet the requirements, the basic requirements. Say 2.0, which is average, and at 2.5 krana, at least you say what you have met the requirement and sana. Yes, happy. And kwala be brisi you near if I call it ninja. No, Obama, I think say Asanteman High School.
Right.
Edu boba ni akofre no. but academics no na only what I say. It's in at the end of the year no 3 years no say only certificate bia or they twice akoba bia. Now yeah, the make account want to say Shade. So many artists US all over the world and omo managers and as a contract almost signing here, they didn't know what they were signing because they had no idea. Omo uncle school. So what I say, R. Kelly, even though so dyslexia, and I'm sure that uncle to school kakra and bet me who they all reading they all sign. Ain't in enqualani to me school, not at least they know how to read. Any sign money at the same time more talent they are attached here. If they leave, now some will go into the professional world in music, they know contracts. They will know how to read contracts, and when it comes to negotiations and so many other things. But that's it.
But yen share we so briefly, mo feel say dey anka extend other regions because mind you, some of these talents one more tonium, one more bop piano, instrumental, one more poets near the need answer other schools what other regions mo. Enti mo dwene say ebia other educational directors or more other regions so ebia na omoni Dr. Williams betena say na ya hwe senia ye be no other regions na because PR ne kasa no kan semba ko bi say funding na ekomu no capital like sika komu pa enti no kra na san sika no mbenya ne he kra no mo de aye mezi that initiative I will feel say bi aban bema ebeboa and say individual company private entities mrem no more in terms of sponsoring ade.
I think the conversation has started, and I think it's right. This has started on the biggest platform. You bet me advocate side way. It's a matter of ego being buried. The reason why I'm the ego bem say, if someone will follow suit with the intention say the bigger picture, they say applaudable step there. But you say your Ghana ha even our education system crying ni can say ye did play politics near the but obi be initiative I wasn't could be so replicate across board no obi person obe replicate and then chese on person obi be credit say on the initiative and we be entertainment afro dance or cry ye king. It is so be initiative I made the credit amount there and I won't follow suit. I will also even if the person will replicate it or bury name it, no. What you say? So that is why the question
say be a rename ni because we na kwa Ashanti regional.
But then the bottom line is there is a music fiesta. Let's continue. Intercolleges are intercolleges. So if it is intercolleges within the Accra municipal, it's still intercolleges. The only thing is the geographical nomenclature need be changed. So I'm saying say if other you be replicate not say ego play and bem say enyami na me initiative but the general good is it's an ideal initiative. It also all can see way there say yeah one can so be on platform so anka ideal call me boa
dear me dear honestly speaking maybe I was say me far away personal agenda
what you say
na me bon the rule because national mass and science quiz almost sponsors be go cross sponsor national mass and science quiz they have over 15 sponsors.
Yes.
Mean perceive yes. Various brands needing. But me GDSSI initiative where initiative beer. A West say private companies
right.
Sebio or many edi creative art sector nature nim potential creative art sector no one was so mobile on board no mobile
and also corporate bodies so let's also appeal to our musicians.
Yeah.
Our my established already said they are beacon of hope to this agenda. If they could offer very, very reasonable packages to be part of this, they should. Like omubetimi abua said be our money vision where I started because said be see a person nya ebi ashatawale ebi intimi ntua e person nya stone boy intimi ntua sa akodie. But if the idea, because I know all these musicians, Obia or Shatawale ideas or Bobo upcoming, Stoneboy or Beam Native next generation. It means more ideas said the next generation they want to be part. So if they lace with them, now imagine what Kojo Kasaya Koho, Ayama Adeno. Yeah, you should see the videos. People should watch the videos. like people they were so encouraged in such a way so mo kojon cancer le no kra and let me remember kojon cancer baso because one for you are sebi secondary school education one nya privilege so obekobi school no ko see class 6 still now one of the people who's why on my year there Ghana school come in terms of driving an agenda of school was C school amount for graduate school netimi akọ SS what why part of adia and KU school sem abra when your privilege so beko school ni bia. This is what we want to call on the other musicians. Yes, yamo society we be successful established musicians not so more what you say because I know Kensak also has an agenda also edu baby no unofficial ambassador for free SHS cry if that is right. So we need to call on these people to join now munyina so nya dey and can esa beboa intimacy other educational directorate from other say Michelle. That is not politics, this is not Obia initiative. So far I say Obia be interest because I'm ready conversation now could Ashanti region. It should be a national course. What they are saying.
Because idea quite fascinating me kwajo. And they say they biano ye musicians womo ko amanone any himfa omukobo shows no. One of the things ye as presenters pandits are debia ye itadi unkomo say anka beya sa my no anka tunye de encha kakra nanka you know life performances in here they into me exhibit musicians yi bebre na talent na face so enye de emma patrons na woma bass woma ba enjoy show no munya omo money's worth because if you say can say DJ track 1 track 2 na dia wato studio wa na asa ba be body na na entertainment school class ni na etumi bi say na make not ma say and no one of the thing that fascinates me about idea we say performance is no do na a live band Oshe Emma girl schools na omo bo live and Emma ni be bo drums e be bo trumpet any chese ni ekeka. So I think says our initiative we minim se mo so mo ni me ya adwen say bia say private entities ni ade ade no omo mra on board as sponsors ni I don't know sir ban crowd in hu bejima. Yeah
so call Ekrobia and as a town bia schools or they have businesses around. It's US is saying we had sponsors. Some of the Ken Supers, Macy's, all these shops, they were sponsors. They would normally give to the school. It's imagine say be Oko school Kumasi High. Around them they have businesses and the school should solicit what I say be our program saying if they can also sponsor. And at the same time in generally like all the big companies that were Ghana I believe so with me abum abwa amanakoso.
All right, Kojo.
Yeah. Those times, go school na your music and dance. And not a good pa because you suya asane nyom to different be and now you practicing the core. Yeah, we read this surface. Over body in so pursue musical one a good knowledge of the thing, but and schools so and schools most of them were live band omobo enti Accra minim schools no be bra omo with team and debia omobo enti na ehu hia say omo be kan bom na omo esan but course say ade we dey betimi ya ban na be say oye because every region bia no one na year omo hwe so but yeah no na e bia na ye as a pressure be answer the akwakoto abans because yenka won say about creative arts na enye music nko it your other ones be bree de keka ho it say aban be ya ontimi nka say or sponsor just the music side of creative arts as I say or share ni nyina na just say bia one day and 2 days I all the aspects ni try see be capture most of them na yetimi exhibiting na na the music we na crown bibia kama anya sa ese se regional ministers and asset directors no more di initiative obi aye music onso betimi afa maybe a movies betimi afa bibi foforo na mo nyina ma ye dem carbon because enye obi anzo na onim senia ye copy sika o e copy sponsorship eno na ama ye brebebre because ye blame bia some of the ministers ne pani de do to bia edu baby enye be free aban ho ba no nko abaro nso o network a wo wutimi influence ɛde solicite funds ɛde yɛ bibia ɛbɛhyɛ Ghana mam anuonyam ɛne abanye bi a appointed wo sɛ bɛyɛ sade so on bɛyɛ dia they should make sure say omo private way on finance ade no na ma bɛyɛ another burden because ye de koto ade na ma because obi na eba and we be one director I want to believe said directors be braba but a certain director came and or say me sade we just say obey be efe na mom no make sure say within your own district and as a region while betimi a solicit for finance from maybe a companies within your region na while wetimi the idea na etimi sustainable.
Okay, I think say me the kakra me can fasa de we won say me be say me bo Dr. William Kwame Amankra Apia the Ashanti Regional Director for Education Abasu P. Na masaya bo kwadjon cancer le win so abaso pa because me momu die baby amete any adwuma me ye any senior many edi creative arts industry no echi no I think say initiative we no a very 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 excellent an excellent idea chese ebema enkola na womo talent womo feel say talent no you know by virtue of say be we say me co school na me wo school munti no yentumi na cha talent no I feel say we no akwanya ebeba ama sa nkola ni na no mehu say metumi akọ school na masua de na emomu so sa me talent na nyankopon edi ama me no so no at least me school no so wo dwumedie bi a wo mu dia den ebetumi anecha sa talent no nti mesre say you know this is a personal you know me ama desrede a mesre and it says say ebia mo Ashanti region man temu ho no some of these representatives from educational service one mo ba na ebia wo mo per sponsorship the akwakodi sa adwumedie ya mesre se fa wusika hyemu anasa wonso yi wakomam ne boa na unye den you are not going to regret because sebi o say ye di dwumedie ya ye nam social media so ye hu ye feme hu sa manfo repost ni ade sika ne ye sika ekomu papa in case wo mo ba na ye ba be siki for sponsorship ya no mo bie mo puno amomu na wetuo mo ye a big kudos to Dr. William Kwame Amankra Apia the Ashanti Regional Director of Education ubo ejuma na MCB amepe wo number na mafrel etefo yatin komo we efi we de na me ni mema nkwa na edi dwumedie no nan abo apa ho sima mienu peace 104.3 na wutie yantin komo we efi wo na ye mra ne mebo sa nkomo yi Two Face Idibia Nigeria nyumtuni yenim no you are my African queen and you my atwa ye dia sa mo amode sebio mode aye mo ne ma mode aye no Two Face Idibia na nsenya ba news mu se wone ne yere ani Idibia wo mo wo ho wo ma ba bejaye mu nsensem a eba ye ne ade sebio Two Face Idibia ne bra wo boni de enye news to the public because ade a ye hu no bra no bia how a ebi ene woni baby mami we akọwo ochina no obi foforo so de yin sen aba ne ade but Two Face Idibia kasa wa kire mu so no de na dwinkyire mu no obema entumi ni wo ba baako entena se sebio wo mu nya sa empa wonkita mu ehudie no untumi ni oba baako enye sa ma ni nyeye ele me ni mema na wo ha eti mame mone no na etiefo mu ntie na afi ye ba mama be gio mu so ma dwenkyere se ye no kre ene CEO of Women Affairs wa ha ye no kre anase we no obe betray gender no na wakwa support ne gender mame mo anyway mama etiefo na mu so mu ntie e ba sisi ha
A woman. A man is not built to be
heart
one woman.
And love. If you give you
calm down.
Heart, love, respect, and say, oh, this person is my person. You fit. Or sexually, you It's impossible for man.
So what you're trying to say is that a man cannot be with one woman sexually.
Yes.
Jesus said a man cannot be
So
with
hold on,
From how you love
Mama, hold
man
on.
completely like.
If you
So
love
are you,
woman,
hold on, I'm going to ask you a question. So which means you're with my guy, Tasha. So which means you can fuck another person apart from Tasha.
See you another thing. I said I like to look for trouble. I don't tell you what I talk.
I'm just saying.
I don't tell you what I talk. I will try my best. I will try my best.
You try
to
your
answer
best,
you.
but
I will try my best to answer you.
okay.
I don't talk with you. I talk.
Say
You know
man
that way
feel
you
love
look for
woman
them.
die.
My trouble you just look for.
As if for Two-Face Idibia wone nebu oye comedian ewo Nigeria memu na chese or podcast so na Two-Face etremu say enye possible say be ma die ubetumi ni wo baba akupe na woni no say waware no oba ba aku na woni ni benya mpamu kita wodi eno de enye possible say ba ni say odo obuo say mepe wa asem say wo de wo ye minipa wo in my corner na eno de possible but say bia sa oba ba aku no nkoa ena say bio woni ni benya sa mpamu kita wodi say sexual relationship ne de eno de enye possible sa memra mema no ho na kwadwo me fa on share sa nkomo yase
Women are first wa ha. Now oba me ho.
That's how we be man now. The way you mema nkomo.
Okasa wi a na be BS. Na menua no mpanifo wa ha. Asu ko no mate 7 there. Asem we
Omo experience.
Asem we ka omo kasa na ja.
Ye nyina yi asiafu anum bra. Ona abo ati adonku.
Eti menua woman are first. So mama na we there. Okunu mu aye da ko.
Kwadwo JB kwai.
Yeah.
Kwadwo yi chena ma. Mema pa na busura sem say.
Say you monitor omuntu omusuro.
Yeah,
monitor omu.
Yeah, the attorney say emema din komo behind ye shisha kasa but enye nsem nyina na ye kano in public. What you say? Aha. Now, he was just being real. Ono ankasa no unim say Two-Face Dibia enim say ontimine oba ba akope enye den entna ana anya tenampo ontimini oba ba akope enna ana meboa enna. Okay. Now, san onu no feeli as a person ana growing up so no hu mpanifo ana say ni mate a omu nyina nso e the same what do you call it feeling. What you say? Aha. But this is the thing, this is what I can say. Sankenya the way I remember attitude society edin enyoma to akwan mu a anka ebi anka man so no anka omu so ebe feel say okay me so metimi ne me person me ne member bi da me so me no mbeda. So what you say? But ya ye bibi say wo yo oba na wo yes a wrong. Enti dem person me ka share Two-Face ne say oye na ne to no ono so have urges ono so nya anka obeye bi. But as a person there you have to be responsible. If you choose say I want to be in a relationship or a marriage with one person there, then you should control yourself as a man and stay with that person. But to make such a statement there, I think say it was wrong to make those that statement in public. They make I don't know.
Enti enya no kra bi eya no kra na enya no kra. Wo si say wo akoye bema eya no kra sa.
Unim ya shade ya
Eshawo.
ya radio ya otiwe
eya no kra.
ya otiwe se wo ware a upia edan ya ubehu bema oye attractive. But because of wadrin a would control who are respect or you will feel say I don't need to go there. Bema feeling like that, Oba feeling like that. But the only thing is say, yeah, man, because of how society is built, yeah, you who say a bonesa. So I'm me chono. Intenya mema nkwa feeling like that. Inti me answer no. Asema maka ubinya no answer ni what I say. So when you no answer ni.
But Two-Face okay, wo de portfolio. Kasai.
Asem say one home so a say cry is very uncertain to even have conversation about say mema naturally polygamous, because now in 2025 you can't even generalize the conversation around men because you don't even know people's sexuality anymore. In 2025, no, can asem afa oba ne bema asem ho a untimi generalizing it because say bia Two-Face in Dibia kasama meme. There are men who are not straight anymore in 2025. Into generalization is very, very difficult now.
But you're always straight.
Me a ruler na ankasa.
No, you can only speak for yourself.
The premise is a memma intimi ne obaba konna. Onu nipa na ye kana asem say a memma nyina intimi. But I think now
portfolio nkasa ade mu nkama portfolio kana asem amu twitwa
but there is a portfolio ti asem say
Two-Face in Dibia say memma bia ni ho a obetimi ne obaba ko pe ne nkwa nyina nya empound kita wo. And I'm saying in 2025 we have a conversation we cry now. Intimi nsipi because ye o memma
and I'm say Two-Face in Dibia kan sa no or kan fa a memma o mo pema.
Yes. Okay. Media me who says I do it is a religion. The reason why there is religion, there be a me fair free, and they say, ya won kofo bebria omuso omu Christians, and also omu Muslimi and adi. Not because say they wanted to be, but to be out of fear. Many people are subscribing to religion out of fear. Say, matise se wa anye we ya say betu ntia, not because they want to. And to me dia ubusamia, bema bia the only reason why a straight man a pese or no baba ko tire or beso no baba kunya is because of religion. Apart from religion, no, naturally say you religion free man or some free man. There is no free will say bema biti hopa nyamienu no kre say onse sembo ha o pastor kra betimi aka che o say ensembo a men kan puppet so batoba officer metu usafo no. It's sensitive when you are discussing depending on the platform. Into question where depending on the platform. Maybe a platform with some one but ye nyina ko boys parliament.
Yeah, boy Adrian.
Me
you defend brotherhood.
Any other call boys parliament ye nim say adie way the only reason that bema bia person no baba kunyanke a religion asa. Not even poverty. No, morals no is because no ye bibi a wugina so. But I don't just say no if someone is morally upright. And not just say giving the opportunity says our moral standard nini wa or obey because pastors are or man so mom so more morals no. If our principles is bend down so it's allowed for a man to be promiscuous, they will bend the morals. And to me they make us a idea ding and nuntina even ha emra ho. Entina Ghana constitution wo ho. What you say? And nuntina say woni oba bi nyankita hude na say we no prime and proper. O don sa hye bibia se ade ni betimi aye ense. Ebetimi aye ntam etimi hu sese enya covenant ensene ntam a ewo mu dia morals ensene ntam ti na mama for mu ewo morals but biologically dear me gidi se ebeye din ma me nchusu me wes ye ebeye din se be ma see me whole life 70 years me de obaba ko ena sebi oduma nkuma mpoki oduma ni eno kwa ne beso mani 70 years na made your life so I won't admire other women ni ade nyame anu no kura ni eden enti se ense eni ntam enimu dia I believe that Two-Face is right and this is not even up for debate se bema but we bet me no baba kwat now. Hey, so 2 in 1. There's a difference between being committed to one lady and being sexually active.
Na portfolio in 2025. A man ya freedom. Omutimi ye de omo pe omo so timi ba online e kasa me pe be ma what say. Ye man ne kwan e so omo so timi e fa mema. Odwin so omo
yes,
biologically
but na make us say a flex man wa obetimi aye. Is there a flex for them? And that's why obian in this scenario
is the way our society in yes ya structure no.
And does it have to be me patrol?
A man so nyan komo so be ye. What I say
the recipients of fasting giver.
Mama mi musa portfolio asem who make his statements we say flex. It's not just a member na flex mama sem be.
No, that is one of the stubborn ego I Bema naturally comes with. Bema ye na mo ema de mo no samu ye mu kwata so e besu ama awati egu ye so no ene o ma mu tolerate in the name of love no samu ye reciprocate the same energy no kwata because ye possessive we want to fund our ego one way a Bema person of finding ego is the ability to explore.
But when him says asema wo kan yi kra no. We dey mama ma kojo Two-Face Idibia wa be patcho.
Under duress.
Hey.
Under duress. Yeah, no, I didn't know or you're living testimony of something he has said though. And you say no, it's different, say a manner infidelity issues be any home. And I say onye masem and I bekan way. What one you're walking Bible to the same thing you have said. And you know why do you retract? Unless so be a force no. And you only mean na young cry who says so be at address to retract statistics. Ya force na say
I mean, a brand ambassador. And you know, okay, Bibina say, who say Hennessy? He's a brand ambassador to Hennessy. And at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people are looking up to you and standing for a brand, and you can't just say anything. No, you may believe in it. Say Ochiti, people can see, but that's his private life. What you say? But to come out and say, I'm just explaining.
But big F for facts. Say asem na waka mem we are seeing in the gu say sometimes I am on to boas and that's how we are biologically wired.
Kwajo.
I say the guy say me before in the
but we nyam panyum voice.
Omo feeling you know. Yeah. 99.9% mema omu nyina ahweas. Omu ntimi. Any oba ba ko ntena 99 aka yen ya ka ne 1.1 pe. 0.1 pe.
Na
99.9 the whole world mema ontimi ne oba ba ko ntena na ko si se obewuda. 0.1 na ya ka ne ye pe kakra bi pe ne timi ye. Enti eno ma Two-Face asem na oka no enye no kore entirely say obi antimi because ebi mo timi aye obi mo amguso mo timi ye they are keeping whether condition or no condition no they are doing it but a mema dodo na ntimi ene ma no mo gitum e ma no bebre na no o mo gitum say mema de abe so say abe ade amade ya de ashamu mmeremu say normal so bema de ofa kire enye hwe oba de untimi mfa tinti ema ne bebe na accept na omo de ti aware ase we dey know say yomu kunu no fa kire omo regesi but omo edin na omo de omo ti but I feel say o yes obe ware de a wo akwanya say opa enware o de ne nan ho na ene o ba make come bosso but when we decide say obe ware no 77 say obuo wo ho nti say
na say asemia na Two-Face kan aware na chi no say woni onipa baako etna aware mu 40 years 50 years
dina me time ga Two-Face say oh the aware dey who Two-Face who him say who timi ni oba baako nti who the aware dey ana say obekọ religion e ma ho kwan say obetimi dey mad do ayeden atna if the marriage institution now person rema other than that obi onware be onware say no otimi ohun kwanya so otimi ni ma dudu obi ope da but why say obi ware no de say institution is support say o based on baby afin only oba ba ko na ede yes ade so oba ni ntimi nkoye bia no ye bia ye be how dia ada na wo be man de o de okay normal say o de otimi because oba na obeto say oyere kra na obi chat ya no mu di nkomo o phone so kakra bia the way akoma be hye no but utimi Genesis fie na de wakọ shabonti na fo we are nyina wi aba no apepo anu aba beton oboko
me bre ya de o trans scholar o girl bi wa na
Two-Face asem no aka ne de no kure Trodo mi anu o tie nyina o munim say
women affairs uni o ada win to
0.1% no
kojoki ni na ti ati do
aka kakra wi
ya no so ya me de mi hu ni say enipa bia no adwen de o pesa wo ye no obetimi aye the same way a unya ba ye no sa na ma na bi su ba ye o what tell me so na say the same way a ye nya ye no
oh of course
but a man because of how society yes ya no
because ultimately ye dia
what you say
na obi wo how I said that
what you say
aware nya dwama ya duru wo ye dwama ya sebe wo wa kura still wo bo
but then the only man now who say okay woo agenda
man say one money two face ya adwene pa. It is say dem I official. But say for me come so say two face in we in echi no aba be patch up. Ache musa asem o kan no wan kan ye kra wo ye be ma warefo. It is asem we dey na nka ni hu kwan say wo kan. Wa kire musa. Okay. Make I was say na dream a year Closac Auditorium Ghana Music Awards Europe. One more year or more nominee announcement. One more tunsa Afro will be bia. So better me baby. 7 p.m. sharp. Closac Auditorium or and a year Ghana Music Awards Europe a year nominee announcement. Remember my pam for Kwajo final words near sorry so. Kwajo. Final words.
Yeah, it's no. Yechia obia na me chia me krom ache masse for Yankopon Shramu nyina. And I do so Ghana Music Awards Europe no so ye call. Me perform you when we say
yeah.
First time.
Now the deal na me can be broker deal.
Yeah, one I'll break it broker deal no. You know, my first time you know, me just stage now performing corporate performance you know. Yenshia 7 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you say? Be kind.
Portfolio.
Obapa, me den chiefri Santimamu ebrel bia eja. Ekoso honum. Say honor de. Nti say tourist you know regions no Ashanti region come. We never be brain ekoso. We cry after you twa nyoma be from anti. Keep an eye on the region. Your nyoma be bra. Ye pese ye de banti no. Ye better obi bia.
Okay, JB.
Yeah, and then my birthday. I just said my
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Now you birthday na won post. Why your photo shoot?
I don't know who said that. Me kwana me buy. It mean on my birthday say nyan nka me Fiesta na me family one drink.
Happy birthday. Oh, me do be ko dinam pacho. The bills on me. I'm gonna pay.
Me that's.
Montanya sa.
Kwajo na opese.
Yeah, me message bi say okọ Kintampa. Omo biem ku ha. Kwajo myopia ne.
Ebiama manager.
Ebiama. Shout out to you myopia. Kintampa bullet. Kintampo Don Jazzy.
Okay.
Right.
Night and morning, trying to see I'm a call it. When me one or two girls, they be my bullet for me daddy. I know for me daddy, yeah. And you're busy tonight, then you made me know what. Agenda from my page, put them for your head. Agenda from my page. And you're busy tonight, and you made me know.
All right, for my sorry so Odia Hinkaya Krado Baba Tata Kofi. The best drive time on radio. Odia Hinkaya and Tina Queen. When I must be brain Yakupon ya do my memory day be say she meaning the MC ya one and only original tutum. Makramo.
And you're busy tonight, and you made me know. Agenda from the page, put them for your page. So me know agenda from the page. And you're busy tonight, and you made me.
Spending your Republic Day holiday weekend. Well, why don't you spend Friday, 4th of July at your Daddy Family Fan Games? It's open to all, not just old students of Presec. Clear your calendars and gather the squad. It's happening on 4th July 2025 at your Daddy Alumni and Mentorship Center, Legon, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get ready for a thrilling day packed with football, paintball, tag of peace, sumo wrestling, volleyball, five-a-side football, ludo, owari, cards, and more. Let's bond, compete and celebrate the blue magic that unites us all. Don't miss the fun, the food, the boys, and the girls. Save the date. Tag your mate online. Come, camera ready. Friday, 4th of July. Don't miss it. In thy light, we shall see light.
Enano came in a car kitty. Nankayanti asem do. Esan ayaresa bi okoye. Na emergency nya adwuma. Akosunsu this is area no. Amazo hospital adwumayefo no amakra. In Semwo world. We internet de bia misisu bia say fa ho St. Michael Specialist Hospital. Woni St. Michael Specialist Hospital here. Bambo kese pa. Nene, one day asem de na mo. Wom say senior Ghana for ho behinha wonti. One day discounts at all services soon nyina. Me kire say want so kakra. TB general consultation. Want is 50%. Bed charges also 30%. ICU 20%. Surgery beyond so kitani discount. Intimate twin so kra. For 055-447-4210. Ana koma suye wa bekala pass apprentice potechriwa. St. Michael Specialist Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptional comfort, every patient, every day.
Ghana for Musario. Na cup from Asan prices this will be. Of course, Cindy no appeking cup from Achi signal no attiti no monusu go this time. Set a year air condition, cookers, and 4 TV size are open. Price no is at your doorstep in the Cindy no pick you promo. About for breaking news, cup from the Hillberry, Albert Town. Oh yeah, the world's first design-centric home appliance. Hillberry, a world-class brand. Oh, would you Google? Me didn't cry a flex. A bini Hillberry smart inverter washing machine. AI washing machine, no. A severe slow, a severe power. And also extra silent. Design no cry a Jahucha picture. Hey, Hillberry, a didn't trendy. Sitting up picking tea globally. Come from that cutting the price to the lowest. Try sitting in the time where Divio, Nashani and Nyao. Rack up from. And if you say, Sitting, I'll pick you up.
General Pa Senka, David Otobo and Anka Goliath and Kavimo Bevim no pa.
DKY Night of Comedy and Music. Yes, 1st August 2025. Accra International Conference Center. A 8 p.m. sharp. A few Kemuno. Ghana for the double Dumbo Porsche Conference Center. Beji weni ewa pasire ene enyumtu. Afie wenso ajontufo akuku dambiti se Kofi Kenata, Samini, Amrado, Empress Gifty, ene brother Samidi nyamedwomba je mutata. Ubewu se you yawazoye. And when you know, comedians nenso de sabi jimika kabetato. It's night of music and comedy. Comedians Ejimifo, Jacinta, Lexi the comic, DKB, Foster Romanos. And the host himself, Dan Kwaku Yabua, and you for captain. So, well, maybe on the 1st of August 2025, Accra International Conference Center. And rate 200 Ghana cedis for popular stand, VIP 500 Ghana cedis, VVIP 800 Ghana cedis. So, Pesoto take it Libya, and you star 844*31#. When your ticket, and now, Ubekmaba Peace FM. Abeto ticket, MCs, Acrobato, and Clemento Suarez, special guest, Chairman General, Kwame Sefakai. DKY Night of Comedy and Music. Yediasa, Nejimita Atwo. Headline sponsors, Glyco, RB Homes, Global Poly Ghana Limited. Other sponsors, Stambek Bank, Tontina 74, Yadia Nabegani. First Bank Ghana, Nado's Bread, Pano Show, Benebiato Babia, Goodness Energy,
Simaf Cement, MJ Grand Hotel, East Legon, Semis DS Group Limited, Abdaco Ghana Limited, Speed Dot Spray from Ozone's Chemist,
Bond Raw Chocolate, any Art Passion Chocolate, marketed and distributed by Jacko Farms and Food Limited. The luckiest.
Goshen Global Ministries. DKY Night of Comedy. Our for Jimmy, our feeling.
Hey, orange juice, dear. Mama Tema, Uncle Moon Majami. Na why didn't go glass in me?
Oh, Ubetimianum. Nemum a KV, vitamin C and zinc. Ya why no tablets. Orange flavor. And yes, she and sugar glass moon. A bakwa to Mama Anania. Ya no.
My wife with what how many chances are? Or Benjamin now. That's what's here.
Ah, darling. Me dear, woman, masses.
Hey, who can madam? What do you mean?
KV orange flavored vitamin C and zinc. Eye kama papa. Great taste.
KV vitamin C and zinc.
What a glass of water munomwa. When your vitamin C and zinc one would you be?
And ne minfi kromumrano. Na me bag you one bomb pay.
Sir, don't was idea and an albaco Oson's chemist branch BM
at to phone for 0302 245 334 and cry Adabraka and answer Kumasi 03220 224 96.
FD Shusha sa ejedi nkra to emu agia to mu se eye.
Jeez. As in Sonia should do. I know any boko why.
Ago.
Yes, Bremu.
Hey, what you have no Tiamusano?
A Juma no kwaya no or so cra body pains are from Munagro.
No correct.
And a man once you did me and apostle manu. And it's how the original how den sano.
Medium Mikonia speed dot spray and in the gel. And I'm this spray baby I am yano. Few minutes, ya Jome.
Okay. What's the speed dot the
yeah, from speed dot spray, the gel so ne ye pain relief spray.
And a train, namin copebi mano na nasa my mobile.
Oh, speed dot be man fast relief. Se pains no wachi, waposo, ukotodwe, wabeti, wonsa, wonentini.
Efia, ye fast no copebi bremi.
Speed dot spray and in the gel. And yana pharmacists and over the counter medicine sellers. Also chemist and what dia ba adabraka okaishi and kumasi. Ya frewon 0302 245 334 and 0322 022 496.
Speed out spray and in a gel.
The relief a speedy.
FDA Ajadi and Katoya too.
EcoBank Mobile to make me say, EcoBank Mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy. Yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even just tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. King promise.
Peace FM. Sharp Peace 104.3 FM Sunis Amri no 9 abo apawonsima aduasa mienu. Bidi di odian kan kwa mebo Ghana's International Killer Bobonua. Emrane ne de donso papa but your original and your fake. Meme ye the original abo zege. Peace FM. Sa woni mi sa ebredu na menya trances ade na eyosom adwuma na mebesom wo. Inti number ne de obi anim. So odian kan number na what text message and WhatsApp no 0244868592. And the face of the show is a face. Show the face. The name.
Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Peace FM 104.3 live.
Now program na you found for us TB. For us TB. Oh my God. Was it TB again? Was it TB? No, Obeko Square. Inyo. Akwabi nyom ase. Inyo, mawale da mreche show yam. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Jane Kwame Boys on radio 4 to 6 p.m. MC ya your boy. MC. Osai. Kaji akojo ke mu so mari omu kofi. Na nso enye de kakra. Oi. me am offer to go joke kan am say no offer to go fie yenye de kakra bra kwajo kofie hey me obajo mai wo mo ayo bo a oje na iwo mo hwe na okay oboka eni de na nya papa ajefo MC ayo bo na headset na nya papa
wo jare me so wo jare ya
isi afro ko Mose chese Mose onkwa na o se wuti nyame ne ade onkwa ni odifu afie ha yensu ya betie nyame ne osisa no ko kete yankopon isi afro se omo pese omo te wonne no omo hu live so sa na jese nsama me fa omo kan nyina omo nyini okay omo hia me osana me pon no omo hia omo nja distance e wo me pon no ma won ben o kire won o se mo gwan kra ntwem wo ho na obeba na isi afu nyina ko buko chenku yankopon ba wo hu ana mframa I started na mframa na ebolo wo na asase wo so kwa no je unity
yeah
o Mose
e pancho papa yes me here kwana kwa ansem and me abadu nsama mu no no man so my new customer no man new customer oh Peter Square when mu yeshe minim baby free ba minim ara ana we ene to every wo be check your cables no check it the says hey check it you go me be music line sound eba han nye ema me mu ade because the mele program no me no na eye come out see uni menyu we ye tudududududum ye ena me na me wife mouse worker we me official girlfriend